guys, it's Abby and welcome back to my channel. This is a day in a life at me at the barn. So here in the first video you can see me gathering my stuff and getting ready. This is a Saturday at the barn, which means I'm not riding. I'm just layering everything on to try to stay warm. So I got a thermal shirt, sweater, coat, hat, fleece breeches, and 2 pairs of gloves just so that I can switch them out to stay warm. I have boots. I also have 2 pairs of socks on. I do bring my helmet because I have had to ride horses to help. I did put this belt on, and then I ended up taking it off while I was there, so there was really no point in putting it on, but we did her anyways. And then I got my lunch ready. I just took some leftover lasagna and put it in a thermos. We do have a microwave, but I prefer to just put stuff in the thermos. And then here you can see me putting my lunch bag in my bag. I have to put a water bottle and a hot beverage in there so that I always have liquids to stay warm. And then in my helmet bag, I put all my gloves in my helmet, and then I fold up a vest at the bottom because I usually end up wearing the vest, not the coat anyways. So I just put that at the bottom of the bag, and then I put in my helmet. What am I doing? This is very off-center, girl. I'm gonna show you that it's all packed, and then I go to grab something. Oh yes, an EpiPen, because allergies. And then I grab my puffer out of my backpack, because asthma. And I think that's it out of my backpack. I grabbed something else, but that was too fast for me to see. Oh, there was my thumb brace. I also brought my knee brace. Yeah, that's not in the video. And then just packing here. And then I started putting on my layers. So there is layer 3 sweater. I kept it untucked, and then I just braided my hair really quick because I didn't like it in a ponytail. And of course I went in front of my mirror to do that, which means we get to look at a blank screen. Great filming skills. And then I came back over to do it in front of the camera. I'm confused. Braided my hair really quick, and then I think I added more layers. Oh yeah, I put on my boots over my 2 layers of socks. I don't have winter boots, so I just wear my regular riding boots and layer socks, put little toe warmer things on, and I also wear my half chaps to keep my legs warm. Layers are important, people. My half chaps on, which is kind of hard to put on because they're a little bit tight, but then they're tight and too tall, so it doesn't really work. And then I walked out to my car to put my stuff in. And then we were at the barn, and this is me walking up to the barn. I suck at filming, obviously. And then this is Opie.
Is this your little entertainment while you get brushed?
He really wanted to eat the hoof pick. And then this is Bobby. This is after the 3rd lesson of the day. Opie is in the 1st, and I'm just giving him a quick little groom down before I had to go into the arena for the 4th lesson. Bobby's really good. He's huge. I go from leading Opie in the 1st lesson to Bobby in the 2nd and 3rd lesson. He does get used back to back, but they're only half-an-hour lessons, and they're really, he doesn't do very much. Mostly just walking maybe 1 or 2 trots per lesson. And then this is me grabbing Major because Major is in the 1st lesson of the afternoon. So, grabbed him, and then he ended up not being used. So I took him after we waited in the arena. I took him out, gave him a groom, and I took him to his stall, put his blanket back on, his blanket is kind of falling apart, but it does its job and it's waterproof. So what else can we ask for? And then I took him outside, let him out. He was obviously excited to be outside, and I took some pictures, and I really liked them, and it was on my phone, so I'm impressed. I especially like the first one a lot more than the second one. And then I went to go get Santasia because Santasia was in the 2nd lesson of the afternoon. So check off Santasia's blanket in her stall because it's easier than doing it in the cross ties. Plus, she could then still eat and, be comfy. Then I forgot to undo one of the straps, and she wasn't very happy about it. She decided to walk forward on me, and then I put her head collar on, halter on, and then I grabbed my phone and we headed out. And then this is her in the arena because she was
You were
talking.
talking, Santasia?
When she likes to flap her lips, she does it more than that, even sometimes when she's happy and when she's talking. Okay, and then this is me going outside to check on Ebony and Wrangler to see if they were done eating so that Opie could go back out because I had to bring Opie in. Opie actually bucked while I was leading him when I brought him in because he was excited to go inside and eat his evening dinner lunch thing. And then this is me bringing him back out and him being really difficult. And then this is me walking back up to the barn to after I put Opie out, and then there's Major, and then this is me trying to figure out how to set up a camera because we have a couple wooden boards that we put up on part of the fence so that if one of the horses were to get out of the paddock, they couldn't get into the barn and get into the hay. So we put up wooden boards. Opie has actually jumped the wooden boards before because he used to be a jump horse. So I mean they're not very effective for him, but we put them up anyways, and then you can see a Major there, and I think that's probably Jack or Cooper in the background. And I love the beautiful manure pile. Yeah, I was dumping the manure bucket, and I thought that the scenery was pretty. I don't know why I thought the manure pile was pretty, but who knows? And then this is after the last lesson. Chase and Teddy stay inside to eat because the others have already eaten. So I took off Chase's halter, turned him out, and he didn't want to leave. And then I took my phone and I walked over to Major, and Chase was just following me. He was following me because he wanted treats and he didn't want to leave me alone, and it was super cute. And then here's Teddy, and I dropped my phone because I'm really bright. And I took off his halter, and he was much less friendly. He was like, okay, bye. I want to go eat now. And then this is me getting home to my very, very excited dogs who are happy to see me. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me for most of a Saturday in my life, and I will see